Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's what day is it? Day 12? Is it day 12? Is it day 11? I don't know where I am. I just looked, it's day 12. Day 12! We're 2 days away from being 2 weeks into the month. I know. And I hope you're all following along with the hashtag because it's so cool. And don't forget, Margaret's got a video coming up tonight for her Mass Make March as well. So, yay! Today, what are we going to be making? Today, we're going to make file folders like this one. And like... this one, that is in the Tim Holtz chapter 3, this one. But we're not going to be using, the, this is going to be an easy one, basically. We're not going to be using no punch boards or any punches or anything like that. It's going to be so simple. I'm going to use Tim Holtz's backdrops and the tabs that we made yesterday, because they're perfect for this project. So I'm going to have a little sift through and pick out the ones that I want to use, and then we're going to make easy mini file folders. Yay! So I've pulled some out, and do you know what I realised? I realised going through my Tim Holtz backdrops that I have an awful lot of the release he brought out when he brought out the colour. And yeah, we know that's not me. So I have got some in here. These are the ones I've pulled out. These, I must admit, are my less loved ones. And a couple of ones that I do love. So yeah, so what we're going to do is, because these, I'm sure these are 6 by 10, so they're 6 by 10. If we cut this in half, so if we cut this at 5, we're going to have 5 by 6. 5 by 6. So I'm going to show you first off. Let's put this in here, because this, we want the 6-inch. Is this a little bit small? Yeah, doesn't matter. So we want the 6-inch going across the top. The 6-inch going across the top. Now, because this is 6, we want it to be a little slightly off. So if you wanted it to be, you see where the file folders, they don't come right up to the top. So we want that. Yeah, I think 2.5 is too much. I think 2 3/4, so you've got a 1/4 inch difference. I'll show you what I mean. I mean, I don't mind, I'll still work with it, doesn't bother me, but I don't want the gap along the top to be this one. I filed it at 2.5, so it's a lot bigger. See? So then what we're going to do is we're going to get our corner rounder and round the corners. Oh, you don't really have to do that one. I'll show you why in a moment. And there we have, don't like the flowers. There we have a file folder straight away. Done. Not quite. I'm gonna, you don't have to, I'm gonna cover the inside with coffee dyed paper. Right, so I have covered that. Looks so much better. You don't have to cover it, but also if you want to use this as a journaling spot, it crinkled because I folded it when the glue was still wet. That's on me. But yeah, you don't have to cover it. You can still use, it's just, it was a little bit busy for what I wanted. So now we're going to go through our mini tabs that we made yesterday, and I'm loving this one. And the good thing about these is because I put the banners on, they hold it shut. They hold it shut. And then that's how simple it is. You've got your own little file folder. So simple. So I'm going to ink this up. With some vintage photo. And then what you could also do is, well, obviously give it a little sand. But what you could also do is, if you really wanted to, you could put your tab on like that. So let's put the tab on. Where's my glue? Right, so I don't want this right to the edge. And I didn't put any on the banner, just because that way you've got a holder. But what you could do is, let me just pack some of this away. I just launched my vintage photo across the table then. Right, now get your knife and your ruler. This is why I said it doesn't matter. Let me get it straight because we all know what I'm like. This is why I said it doesn't matter if you rounded these corners. You don't have to do this part. And then line it up with the bottom of your tab. And then do the other side. I'm going to do it this way. I can't cut that way. There we go. And then just cut round the tab. Come on, there we go. Cut round the tab because it's already stuck down, and then you can round the corners. I don't know if we'll get this punch in here because of the tab. No, we won't. We won't. So just get your scissors and just around the corners. That was absolutely shocking. Ink it up. And ta-da! You have made an itsy bitsy little file folder, which you can decorate, but you can make tons of these. You don't have to put the tabs on them either. You can make tons of these and just put them in your stash ready for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all my papers, I'm going to cut them, and then I'll be back. Right, so I have cut all them all. We've got a nice little bundle here. I've come up with a solution. A solution for the problem that we had with the corner rounding on here. just going to put it on the end. It just makes it so much easier. So then we're going to line this up. And before we press it down, make sure, come on, it's lined up right to the end. There we go, give it a squeeze. And then we've still got a little bit here, but that's fine because you can just cut round the tab. Perfect. And then I'm going to do the same on this side, like that, just cutting round the rounded bit. And then I'm going to get my ruler and cut down to the tab. Pull it off. We've got a little smidge in there, but we can just cut that off. And there you go. And then we can round this corner. Ta-da! How cool is that? I love experimenting on camera with you. Oh, it's just so cool. Right, so because this one is quite a dark colour, I'm going to do it with walnut stain. Just going to go around the edge. And I'm going to do a couple of these on camera, and then we'll decorate a couple too. So it's quite an easy one. I'm sure it's been done before, but I just thought it was really cool, especially for the people out there that haven't got the punch. All you don't even need a scoreboard, really. All you need is a ruler, a pencil, and a pair of scissors. And then look at that. How cool is that? And then to bring in, oh, we'll do that when we decorate. We'll do that when we decorate. And then we have two really cool file folders. And you could do that end, that end, and the middle. Hopefully in the middle, shall we try a middle? Hopefully in the middle, we'll still be able to use the punch. So let's do one. I'm not going to put coffee dye paper on the back of all of them. It was just because that one was just like way too busy. It's like this one's not too bad. But you could put anything in these. You could make yourself a little signature and put it in, and it can be slotted in a pocket. You could do anything with them. Right, so let's open it up. Let's pick, shall we do a clear one? Shall we do a clear one? Oh, I don't know. I like this one. This tab's a little bit too short to hold it shut. But you could always, where's my little, a little sneaky banner in there. You could always just put that on there, and then it will hold it shut. It will hold it shut. So I I think we're going to do it on this side because it's a lot lighter. So we're going to put that in the middle. So see, these are 5, aren't they? So we've got 1 inch, 1 inch, half an inch, and that's the middle. That's how I work. That's how I do my math. I go from the outside in. That's how I do my math. Right, so then we're going to draw around the tab. And that's the bit we're going to leave. Oh, do you know what? We don't even have to do that, do we? We don't even have to do that. I'll rub that out later. Because we're going to be able to... Ignore me! I was worrying about whether we was... oh, I don't have to rub it out because this is going to cover it. I was worried about whether we was going to be able to get the punch, but I don't have to, do I? And then that will go under there like that. How cool is that? I'm not going to punch it yet though, because we need to trim. So let's line this up. Line this up. Where is, I can't see because of the, there it is. And then we're gonna trim down. Oh, I just moved the ruler. And trim down. And then just slowly work your way around the tab. Like that. And then we'll do the same this side. And then get your corner rounder that will now fit because it's in the middle. And there we have. Ta-da! I did put that on wonky. Of course I did. That's okay. And then we have 3 little file folders. That one can go under there like that. All with closures. And this is why I love to mass make. So let's do a couple more and then I'll do the rest off camera. Have we done this one? No, let's do this one with the map. That's some really bad scoring there, Toni. There we go. Right, what one shall we use? I really do want to use a clear one, especially with this map background. How cool does that look? Can we use specimen one with a map? Yeah, Toni, we can use whatever we want. Oh, what about the ticket? Yes, we're using the ticket. We're using the ticket. Right, so remember, only glue, because these are see-through. And I'm going to do this one on this end. Hold it down. Let's make sure. Oh, that's not too bad actually. That's not. It's not smeared that much. I'm impressed. And then that will hook under the ticket, it just hooks under the ticket, but it keeps it shut. And then we can corner around this side, and I'm not going to bother with this side because it's part of the tab. And there's another one. Well, not quite. Do we cut? Yes, we do. Of course we do. I was going to leave it like that, but I'm not going to. So the bottom of the tab, which is really hard to see, is here. So let's make sure this is straight, and that's where the bottom of the tab is. Make sure our ruler's straight, and then cut down. And then, oh, that was terrible. But it's straight. Why does that not look straight? It is straight. It goes, look, right along the line of the ticket. Of the... That doesn't look straight, that's why. What have we done there? Well, we're going to have to cut that just a little bit more because that will annoy me. Did the paper move? Did you see? Did anybody see the paper move? Or was it just my amazing cutting skills? That's better. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. We'll just grunge it up. Just grunge it up. Now that's a big tab, but I do like it. I do like it. Right, this one I already cut, so let's just stick on a tab. And then we'll just go and trim that little bit off, that rounded bit. And there we have another one. Right, so we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. I'm going to do the rest off camera, and then we will come back and we will decorate a few. Look at these. Look at these files. Does that not just look like, oh, how beautiful. Could you just see them just stacked like that with just those tabs in all their glory? I mean, oh, it's just so cool. And not a punch or a die in sight. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love them all. And guess what? I used all but one of the mini page tabs that we made yesterday. So, guess who's gonna make some more? Yep, my favourite thing to do. My favourite thing to do. Let's slide that one under and over there. Slide you in there, and then if we move these out, we can put you there. Look at them. How cool do they look? They're just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we're going to go middle, this end. I don't know if I've done enough to do this, but we'll give it a go. So now we want one this end. So now we want one this end. What was the last one? That end. No, we haven't got enough to do it. I didn't do enough middle ones, but look at them. I'm going to swap. That one's quite big. How cool do they look? Right, so we're going to decorate a couple. And I'm not going to go OTT. I know, can you believe it? I'm going to do this one because it's already inked up. And I'm going to get my little tub of goodies, even though I'm going to get my digitals tub as well. So let's just put these over here. Now all my digitals are linked in the description box. All the ones I use, apart from the stores that I use a lot of their digitals, then I have just linked their Kofi or their Etsy. Like Margreth, Sevenplaza, I use a lot of her digitals, so I have just linked her Kofi shop. Give it a bit of distress. And then I think we'll put that there. But I am only going to glue one side of it to start with. Because I'm kind of thinking I want a label. I think this one might be too small. Yeah, that's not the one I want. Oh, we've got a very pale one here. Nope. I kind of do like that though. So let's glue that down. Like I said, I'm not going to go too busy and too much on the fronts. Let's glue this bit down now, but not the bottom, because there might be something I want to put. Nope, not that. Maybe another label? I don't think that's a bit too much. I can't reach them. Maybe we could put that one there and then fill it in with a couple of snippets. We could also, let's ink this one up. And get some cheesecloth. I don't want the darker one, I want the one that's the same colour as what we used. Ah, get it off. There we go. And then we'll put this here. And let's stretch it out a little bit. Ta-ta! And then glue this down. Over the top. Hold it down. And then get some little snippets. I think I'm going to glue that down now because I don't think I'm going to put anything under it. So let's glue that down. I like that. I like the size, but not the colour. Let me get my... Is that my vintage photo? It is. And obviously, because it's... Where's my tweezers? Because it's a file folder, we need to have the word filed. And I think we'll put that down there, like that. Already looks so awesome. And then let's find... No. Yes. And I'm not even going to distress it. I like it as it is. So we'll put that there. And then do we want a little something here? I know this isn't going to go, but I'm just wondering. Something circular. I quite like that. I think I like it there though, because then this colour brings in the inside of the file folder. Can you see? So it sort of ties all the colours in. Do I still want something circular? I don't know. Toni, do you? Where are all my received? No. See, we got this one again. No. How have I got all these, but I haven't got any of my circular received? How have I not? Ah, but it's blue. Ah. But I kind of like it. Right, so I've pulled out some others. That one I think is going to be too big, but this one, yeah, see? And there we go, look at that. Oh, how cool is that? And then that holds it shut, just flips open. You can put a little signature in here, stitch a signature or staple a signature in. You can put anything you want inside. You can store some stuff. Oh, I love it. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. I want to do that one. Because I love it. All right, let's put those in there. And then let's have a look in here. Let's grunge that up a bit. Because then it matches the label there. I'm going to put that down. That's better. Glue that bit down. And then we want yep, I'm not even going to distress it because I like it as it is. Yep, I am gonna sand around the edge of this though. I just want it to have a little bit of a border. And put that there. Might keep you out. Don't want another label. Let's have a look in here. Right, this I might want. We'll keep that out just in case. Put that one up there. Look at me not distressing. What's going on? Who am I? quite like that down there. And I don't think I'm going to put a lot on this one. It does need something else. I don't think it's... I don't think it's one of them. I do, however, quite like that there. Let's have a look through Michelle's labels. No. I don't think it's another label that I want. However, that is pretty cool. A little bit too big though. No. Oh, I'm struggling here. I think let's put that down there. I'm wondering if it's just because I haven't used any cheesecloth on this one. I don't think it needs it. Ah, it moved. There we go. I quite like that. I like that as it is. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to use my trusty I can't remember where that one went, so we'll just put it in the bowl. Yes. I wonder if the other one, does the other one need it? It probably does, but I'm not going to re-ink. Love it. Right, let's have a look and see if there is any other stamps. Let's close that up for a minute. Get my correspondence stamp set out. I think that one's done, so let's have a look on this one. Yes. Oh. Perfect spot for that. Love it. And what else have we got? That's how much I use that one though, it just falls out. That's so cool. I do, however, think this one. Look at them! So cool. Right, let's do one more. And I'm just going to take the one that's on the top. And I'm already just going to stamp that down there. Yep, and then I'm going to take this one. And I need a bigger block. Yes, 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 yes. Right, now let's decorate. Ah. Now I think I'm going to use one of Vibe Vintage's labels that I printed on sticker paper. And then look at that. I mean, that alone is just so cool. But I am going to give it a bit of a sand just so it's not a glossy, glossy, glossy. Let's put my ink away before I end up putting my hand in it. And now I think what do we want? What else do we want? Right, so I pulled out some bits and I realised that I haven't used any of the tickets that I made in my first video. So guess what I just did? Pulled out one of my tickets. So you're going to stick that down there. And then I'm just going to ink this up. Distress it. Put it down there. So then that kind of brings in this background here and the cartel postal there. And then this will bring in the vintage photo. couldn't decide which way it went round then. So it's either going to go there, there. I quite like it there. Yeah. And then just going to open it up. Because I didn't just stress this one. You can't really see the vintage photo. On the outside. So I think I'm going to just go over the outside with some walnut stain. And then a little distress. And there we have it. How cool is that? Do you know what we could do? That I haven't done on any of them yet, which I'm shocked about. And I know I'm going to be going over a number. But it's only one. So cool, so cool. Right, I'm going to have a little tidy up and then we'll be back to a review. So I discussed with myself, and what I discussed was there was no washi tape. So after I did that one, I was like, these two need it as well. So, and I'm so glad I did, because washi tape to me literally just finishes a project. I just think it does. I love washi tape. I cannot get enough. And boo-boo tape. Boo-boo tape. So we need boo-boo tape on these projects. I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. I mean, just look at the grunge it gives it. I love it. A little bit of a sand. And then look, it just makes it look like it's part of it. Oh, delicious. Let's use this big chunky one on here, because I want this one to go right there. Just there, like that. And then I'm going to take this strip. I'm not going to waste it. I'm just going to put that across there like that. Give it a bit of a sand. And then what I also like to do You don't have to, of course, but for some reason, when I put it over ephemera, I get my stylus, but here it is. Get my stylus, and I just go round the piece of ephemera, because I just think that when something's been stuck on something over time, it is going to be proper imprinted like that. So you just, and it's silly, it is something silly, but it's just something. Can you see that? Can you see that indent in there? It just, I don't know, it just, I just love it. So yeah, that's what I love to do. So there's a little trick there for you. Oh, see, I love it. Right, what one do we want on this one? Yes, the grunge. So again, round this, I would just get my stylus and just go round. Cause it's just little. It's just something that I've noticed on something. And you know, yeah, I mean, like I said, you don't have to do it, but I just think it just gives it just a little something. Oh, yes, I know where you're going. I'm going to lift you up, and then I'm going to turn you around because I want that dark bit. I'm just going to put you there. Look at that. Washi tape, boo-boo tape, literally just finishes, just the little finishing touches, just finishes a project. Absolutely does. Makes it look amazing. Love it. And here we go. 3 file folders finished, decorated, done. And then we also have in our stash, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 10 that are basically ready to go with the tabs on. I mean, come on. Oh, I enjoyed this one. And like I said, not a punch or a die in sight. Just a corner rounder, ruler, knife and scissors. How cool is that? And then look what you can, I mean, oh, look at them all. I love them. I love them all. Let me pull them out. Look at them. They're just gorgeous. Files folders for days. And you could even make these out of actual file folders, because that would just be really cool. So thank you everybody for being here. I have had so much fun. Don't forget to click on the hashtag Mass Make March 2025 to see what everyone else is posting as well. Don't forget to pop over to Sevenplaza's video as well and check that out if you haven't already. And I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Like I said, it is going to be a surprise, because it always is. I have just found one of those stickers from my washi tape video that didn't ink properly, and look at that. Tell me it matters that that didn't ink properly. Just looks worn. Just looks worn. Love it. Absolutely love it. Sorry, I digress. Yeah, tomorrow. Don't know. Might make labels. I might make some labels. What about stamped ephemera as well? Because that's one of my favourite things to do, is stamping ephemera. And we can replenish our ephemera stock, because I know it looks like I still have a lot, but trust me, my curated snippets is going down. And I have to make some more tabs as well, so it's going to go down even more. Thank you everybody for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy crafting and take care. Bye. bye.